Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Oh, there's the space bub. How you doing, man? I'm just showing a friend something real quick. So a friend of mine started playing Nioh 2. I told him that, if he ever has any issues, I'll gladly show him some stuff. He then said, "Nah, I just wanted to bitch, but oh well, now he got the boss he was stuck on. That's fine." Yeah, let's see. Okay, he's watching. So, well, the boss won't do that much now. But I'll go in without buffing and sort of come back using all the tricks. And you kind of get a sense. So with this, the damage is not too great. It takes a while, right? But this is a pretty generally good thing. Just got a wind for extra key damage. That was dumb. And I have the bonus key damage on it. Actually, I don't know. Oh, he got me. Well, I actually want him to kill me. Or I use the travel amulet. Yeah, there we go. So, starting over with buffs, but first I want to show you you're using dual swords, and then you want to pick a stance, of course, but God of Wind, you can then put Masterful Slice on there, which gives you additional key damage. If you really want to go crazy, but that's kind of not that important on the first playthrough, but you can have break, active skill break on your weapon. You can also have active skill key damage on your weapon. These are both things that help with that. They're not required though. It's just sort of an endgame optimization. And then later on you can have active skill key damage on all of your armor as well. Which, well, helps you deplete the key. Then another thing, which you might know since you mentioned you poison him, but you can roll melee damage versus poisoned enemy on accessories. And it's pretty easy to temper. You can just, whatever accessory you have, you can put that on twice for like 40%, but then you can also use Yatsu no Kami, the snake, which gives you another 15%. With that, you deal a lot of extra damage when you've poisoned the enemy, and then the best way to do that is to use the poison shuriken. And then comes the buffs. So there's a couple of things I use. You said you can't use Carnage yet. You're probably going to be able to unlock that relatively soon. It's definitely something worth getting. Before you can get that, you have the power pill from ninjutsu. It's kind of bad because it doesn't increase it by too much and it doesn't last very long, but it's a bonus. But then, oh, this guy. Hang on. Another thing, which you will be able to unlock soon, probably, is right here, the last Gambit pill, and that one's way better. It locks your hit points at 30%, so that puts you in a critical state. Then any weapon has Cornered Tiger, where you get bonus damage when your health is below 30%. And you have more key recovery and damage reduction, so you can have 30% of each. Key recovery, damage reduction, and extra damage. And the pill itself already gives you damage while it's up. So with that, you can make a super strong critical build. However, you can't really heal to full anymore as long as this is up. Then you put weakness on the enemy. I don't have it readied right now, but I have an effect. If you look at this, Grace of Tsukuyomi, you can't get that until you're like in one of the way later difficulties, like that specific grace, but it triggers reduced defense whenever you cast Nioh magic on an enemy. So instead of weakness, I'm using the other debuff, which is Devigorate. And that'll proc that. So I'm using, like, I'm getting both for one. And now let me show you in comparison how the damage is when you use the buffs right, and the debuffs. Ah, of course he rolls. You can also proc water, which reduces their defense even more. I should have actually... Here I depleted his key to proc the poison. Oh, I thought he was already dead. Okay, there we go. So there you go. Hopefully it was obvious that he was taking way more damage, like triple the damage at least. Probably more than that. Oh, also, really good. I got his rifle. And something else. Oh, the Diehard's armor. I needed that too. Nice. Let me check what that was. Ravenwing. And his armor. I got all of his smithing text. I think except for his swords. I might still need those. And I didn't even use the third buff, which is this one here. Soul Purge, I think it's called. Gonna do them real quick to get the key. This one's a little tricky. Using the travel amulet. And let's go up here. So Carnage is up here, and then Soul Purge is up here. The text is a little weird. So it says, when used, these magical items reduce the familiarity of your equipped weapon to 0, but raise both your attack strength and luck in return. This is a very strong buff for damage. But the way it works, it says it uses the familiarity of your weapon. But I just used it, and I still have the familiarity, and that's because I used a travel amulet. It's a weird, quirky thing. But it is a lot of extra damage that you can get on top. And you also get better drops when you have it up. The thing is, once the buff runs out, and it lasts a pretty long time, but once it runs out, it uses up all the familiarity on your weapon, and then you can't use it again until you've filled up at least one of those bars. So, the way, like, if you beat the mission before the buff runs out, then that doesn't happen. Or if you use a travel amulet to go back to a shrine. If you progress through a level and then you want to unlock the next shrine, when you pray at the shrine, it ends the buff and it does remove your familiarity. So you can only use this, well, you can always use it, but you'll have to build your familiarity back up a little bit just fighting random enemies. But if you want to preserve it, you don't want to use it if you're planning on getting a shrine to respawn at. Yeah, I guess I might as well finish the level here. But yeah, what I mainly wanted to demonstrate is that the buffs and debuffs, they're really important. Make a huge difference. And the whole thing with getting the key down is even more effective against yokai. Jesus, I'm bad at dodging. You also want to combine this with a yokai ability that deals a lot of key damage. And with that, you can make a lot of fights a whole lot easier. Also, faster casting is a must. Don't think that making the duration longer... Like, that is really important, but later on you can get both. Faster casting is really way more important because it lets you rebuff during boss fights. Why is this not... Come on. Alright, there we go. Okay, we got his rifle. There it is. Okay, that was all garbage. Oh yeah, a couple other things. So the way you make money is tea utensils. Oh shit, that's a lot of them. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one, I think. Yeah, just that one. So as the game progresses, you eventually unlock the ability to get them. Until then, you can just sell crafting materials to make money. But once you get them, you want to... Let me just look real quick. Okay, I don't really want to replace any of them. They have 3 different ratings. Splendor, Simplicity, and Eccentricity. Eccentricity is the one that increases your chance to get more tea utensils. And Splendor is ultimately what you want to max out. But initially, Simplicity gives you more money. That's really dumb. It's a super low value and like you never want to equip that. But Eccentricity first. Max that, like get that as high as possible. While still having good luck on Splendor. Like I have stuff like these. And you just always equip whatever the best is. And then you go to the blacksmith and sell them. So here, it was this one, I think. Yeah, that one I wanted to keep. And here I'm making like 5 million just selling these ridiculous amounts of money. So like once you get to the point where you have 4 tea utensils equipped that all give you a higher chance of getting tea utensils, you get them pretty frequently, especially from human bosses. But you'll just randomly find them all over the place. Oh, also I probably can level up. Oh. I guess I also have to look at the clan battles. Oh yeah, while I'm here, might as well give you another recommendation. I don't see people... No, wait, that's not what I wanted. Transfer them. So there's a couple decent clans and a couple guides, and like one of the most used clans is Honda. If you bring that one up, it gives you a lot of damage taken halved unscathed, which means when you're at maximum hit points, you only take half damage for that first hit. So if you then get your hit points back up quick enough, that's pretty decent. But I use Uesugi, which doesn't look that good, because one effect only applies when you're doing co-op, and the other one is a little hard to decipher. But what it means is whenever you do a purification, you're granted a protection buff, and the protection buff is extra hit points. So it's the same as the spell protection, and it does what it says, neutralizes a certain amount of damage. So you can, when you fight yokai enemies, whenever they drop these pools and you purify them, that then also gives you extra hit points that just are on top, like as a shield protecting your regular hit points. And I'm combining that then with the Governor's armor, which has damage taken reduction while you're in critical. And every single piece except the chest piece, because you can roll that mod on any chest piece. So I'm using a Veteran's Cuirass there instead, which has the same effect, but only mid-attack. So while you're attacking, you get that damage reduction. And that's kind of the way to get the most of that stacked. You can also have it on accessories. Heal on Amrita gained. You can roll that as a mod on chest as well. Life recovery, Amrita absorption. It's on there. And there is a soul core you can equip that gives you more of it, called New Peppo, but you have to reach the DLC for that first. Yeah, and this is the soul core I use for key damage. You can do 3 slams with that, and the 3rd slam deals a lot of key damage. And the first 2 are really cheap. Actually, they're all kind of cheap. Yeah. You will be going through a lot of stuff. You can... this armor you just unlock at some point, and I forgot exactly when, but it'll be a little bit. I think it's some mission in Twilight, maybe? Or was it one after? It may have been Dream. But yeah, if you keep checking, once it shows up in the list, you don't check helmets. There's so many extra helmets. If you go to the bottom of this and go up just a little bit, you'll find the Governor armor eventually. And you can just keep crafting it. It doesn't require any special materials. It's just a simple base item. So then you can, instead of just finding new random stuff and equipping it, you can just keep crafting them like this. And when you do this at the next difficulty, you can even roll additional graces on there. But that's something that happens when you complete your first playthrough, so no need to worry about that yet. But that's one of the strongest things that you can get early on. That damage reduction when you're critical, especially if you actually force yourself into constant critical mode. Gonna actually and we have level sync on here. Let me just do the side mission here. Just want to get some drops real quick and see what plus level that is in here. Ah, he moved. Oh, I still got him. Okay. Ah, come on. Okay. My buffs are running out. And this is the reason why you need faster casting. You're so screwed if your buffs run out later. But the scaling gets so intense that you really have to have good buffs. Ooh, a scroll. Alright, that should be good enough. And that is a useless scroll. Oh well. Oh wait, hang on. Wanted to, oh yeah, the plus level is pretty high. I should actually keep those. Taking a quick look. Okay. Grace Inheritance. And the guns as well, I guess. That is a decent one. Okay, where's my armor? 57. Yeah, we can get rid of the 55s. Because, you know, that's how it changes later. Instead of getting new gear all the time, you upgrade the stuff you have. Well, you still try to find better versions of it with better star mods. But generally speaking, there isn't too much more I can get here. Kind of a bummer. Alright. Rate the pants. That'll do. I guess I can look at the weapons. I have upgrade for the weapon. Is nice. Not really for the gun. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I didn't look at those. It is all crap. Alright. Be gone. Yeah, I guess I'll do a quick round in the underworld and then... Oh hey, why is my stream not live? There we go. What's better for NG, offering or disassembling? They both become kind of useless eventually. Oh, I remember. Okay, I wanted to craft a gun that can shoot these two people at the same time. Wait, I just shot them both at the same time. Interesting. So, offering gives you XP, and it also gives you divine rice. Once your divine rice is maxed, I would disassemble. You can still keep offering things just to top up on, like if you're close to getting a level, you have almost enough, but not quite, Amrita. You can offer some items, but as you grind in the shop, you can unlock special options, and one of them is to get extra, you know, random. It's kind of a dumb system, but you get super randomized extra special loot items for crafting. So that's then a thing you can do. But really, disassembling just because it's convenient to get rid of things. You can also offer up items if you're running out of inventory space while still on a mission, I guess. Oh, we're gonna need somebody here. Yutsmada is how I imagine it's actually pronounced. Oh shit, there's a... Yeah, I need to take care of that guy first. Yeah, if you've been paying attention, you might have noticed that I'm not taking a whole lot of damage, and that's because I'm stacking damage reduction like crazy, and... Ah, it's the wrong one. Damn it. And I also have that additional protection up most of the time. Oh, she's nasty. I don't think I'm gonna go this way. I'm actually gonna use a... let's take one of these. Ah, he's the right one. Although, thing is... whatever. Percent-based damage reduction is always nutty. Once you get over 50%, the game usually starts breaking down. 90% and you become nearly immortal. Yeah, I have more than that. Well, it depends. So, I'm stacking it like crazy. It's like low numbers here, but 3.9%, 4.3, 5.9, 4.3. So let's say that's like 5% per piece. That's 20. Then let's count this one as 5 as well. So that's 25 there. Then 7. Let's say 7.5 and 7 is 15. So we're at 35, 40. Then 30 from the weapon. We're at 75% already. And but then there's other damage reductions. Like the damage taken while critical goes pretty high, and then you have other types that kind of stack multiplicatively, so it's hard to do the math from here on, but I have a lot of graces that I only have few pieces of just to get the damage reduction. I have 5 here and 6 here. And then I have a little bit on the soul cores as well. The The spirit that I use gives me another 20. I have a buff that gives me 20. I did the math at some point for this build, even with it being multiplicative, which, you know, gives you strongly diminishing returns, but still, it is over 90% damage reduction. And then on top of that, I have this protection buff. So I went deep into the spreadsheets for this build. Oh, this guy. Ah, bad timing.
Yep.
Another scroll. I don't need his core. Ah, I was kind of hoping I'd get the special room. Haven't gotten that in a while. Okay, so this is one of those cases where leveling up, I'm close. I kind of want to get out now, so I'm just looking 55 million for the offering. Might not even have enough here. Yeah, well. Oh, a rarity inheritance. I'm definitely keeping that one. Well, I guess I can just keep going a little bit until I get that level up. I don't really care too much at this point, but might as well. Oh, that teleported him back. Ah, this is an unfortunate... Okay. Oh no, that is not good. General Grievous, hey, how you doing, man? I have not been streaming for a while. Glad to see some of the old people are still showing up. Doing alright. I've been focusing a little bit more on making music. Kind of forgot about streaming regularly. Following me. Get down there. Okay, I am so close now to getting that level. There it is. All right, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, speaking of the music, I'll play that thing that I'm working on right now. And I'll be right back. that was the track I've been working on today. Kind of want to get back to it. So I'm probably... check. Probably gonna just go back to doing that. Yeah, this was a 50-minute stream. It was meant to be just something real quick. Or a friend. So, yeah, I think I'll leave it at that for today. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope you had some fun. Catch you again next time, hopefully. Bye!